What's good? This is your girl Divine Karma coming in with a oracle message and chit chat for today. How are y'all? I send you peace, light, love, and harmony as I always do about this time. Why? Because Divine Karma loves you, baby. If I never ever say that I love you, just remember, y'all, I'm saying I do. You are always in my heart. I heard that song by Tevin Campbell the other day, and I don't know, it put something on me. I thought it was a beautiful song. I love that song, still do. I am kind of in meditation. I'm on my grounding mat because Spirit kind of put something on me this morning to speak on. Spirit, speak to me, through me, and for me. You don't owe the old you not nothing. You don't owe the old you anything. So many people are walking into this awakening as we are in this new shift on the planet, and the golden age sun cycle and age of Aquarius are upon us. So many people are going through that shift, and my last few days I've been talking about being at that fork in the road, and so many people are at that fork in the road. And it's like the best version of you, and that old version of you are standing, on a pathway, and y'all at that, if you think about a V, y'all at that pivot point of the V, where you can go left or you can go right. And the new best version of you and the old version of you standing there looking at each other like, you know, it's happening. First of all, know that you're not alone because so many people are awakened and awakening. So you're never alone. But you don't owe that old version of you anything. Don't if you want to say anything to that old version of you as you stand in that pivot V at that fork in the road, tell that old version of you thank you. That's pretty much all you owe it, is thank you. Thank you for being a vessel for lessons. That's you don't owe the old you nothing. If you want to be thankful, just thank it for being a vessel for the lessons that God, the Most High, Allah, Buddha, Yah, whoever source is for you, for letting the divine show you and teach you the lessons that you needed so it can get you to this point in your life right now where you are, to even be able to see and envision the best version of you, because at one point you couldn't even do that. So you don't owe your old self nothing. If you want to say anything to that old self, that's what you say to that old self. Thank you. I'm grateful for being that vessel, because it brought me to a point in my life, one, to be in the presence and the present moment, which is a gift. Why it's called, the present. To be able to see a better version of myself, to be able to have taken the trials and tribulations in my life and the life lessons that the universe has brought me. I'm grateful that it brought me to this moment. That because there's times I couldn't even see the best version of me. I couldn't see anything past the chaos that I was in the old version of me, the lessons that I was learning. Sometimes I had to learn them over and over again. And it's okay. It's okay. It really is. Forgive yourself. It was just part of your journey that brought you to where you are right now. And be grateful for it. I say all the time, man, to me personally, the highest quality of gratitude is when you can be grateful in the middle of chaos. Be grateful in the middle of your tears. Be grateful in the middle of, learning the lesson, not knowing which way to go. But just imagine, for a lot of people at some point in your life, you didn't even know what the best version of you looked like. But here you are, divine soul, standing at that V, at that pivot in the road, having a conversation with your old self. The ego likes to, embody the old self. The ego likes to reside there. It can be very convincing sometimes to convince you you can't pull that off. You can't be that person. The ego doesn't like for your soul or you to be uncomfortable. Ego doesn't like that. And stepping into the best version of you is going to require you to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because there's magic and beauty in the unknown. It really, really is. And when you are comfortable in your essence, when you are comfortable with getting out of the driver's seat and letting your soul drive and you get on the passenger side, you're no longer afraid of the uncertain, of the unknown. It's a lot of beautiful things in the uncertain and the unknown, but the ego does not like that. So have a conversation with your ego while you at that pivot in the fork in the road. Now, ego, I can't kill you. We need our egos sometimes to tell us when we need to fight or flight. When we need to run, the ego has a good few qualities. But tell your ego while you're at this pivot, ego, I can't kill you. But if you're coming along for this ride, when I dip off on this fork in the road to become the best version of me, the awakened me, the me that the divine has called me to be, and step into my life purpose on why I'm here on this planet. If you're going to ride with me, shotgun on this one, you're going to have to learn your place. You're going to have to learn your place, ego, which means I run the show, not you. I'll call you when I need you. Have that conversation. You don't owe the old you absolutely nothing but a mere thank you if you want to for getting you to this pivot, this fork in the road. So look at the old you, tell your ego, jump on in, but you in the back seat on this journey. And tell the old version of you, I got it from here. I'm good. And not only tell the old version of you that, but you're going to have some people that you're going to have to let go with them too, with that old version of you. Same conversation. It's okay. I got it from here. And if you want to ride in the back seat of this best version of me vehicle, my soul is driving, I'm on the passenger side. If you want to ride in the back seat, feel free to sit back there with the ego. But I don't need no backseat drivers. You're going to have to tell some people that. Because there's going to be a lot of people that don't want to see you in this best version of yourself. They don't. They want you to stay exactly where they are because they moving in their ego and their ego is wanting you to you talking to your ego. No, let's just stay here. If nobody's told you I love you today, I'm telling you I love you. I don't care where you are, what you're doing, what you did, what you know, what you don't know. No matter where you are in your journey. If nobody's told you I love you today, I'm going to end it with what I always end my videos with. Y'all know the drill. I love you and I love it when you love me back. And I mean that from the heart. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.